Can I buy an air rifle on Amazon? Because it's not technically a gun
Probably.
by law.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can.
I'm sure you can get like a what's the
Oh, I'm all set with
red
that.
something red Red Wing? No.
I don't need an air rifle. He can stop them.
You're in fucking Maine. You're fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
You're not gonna have riots in Waterboro.
Definitely sold a guy like 10 boxes of 20 gauge
Don't worry,
slugs
they
the
don't
other
want
day.
They don't. Yeah, he's ready. That guy's ready.
I don't even know if you can get fucking ammo at all right now.
No, not really. AR-15 is, well, 5.56 is almost impossible.
22 is becoming pretty scarce for the most part.
If you can find it, it's like $1 per bullet.
It's crazy.
Literally since COVID hit, like ammo has been nothing.
That's crazy. It makes sense, but it's ridiculous.
It's like toilet paper, fitness equipment, and guns.
Okay, you want to hear like the most depressing story of your life?
Absolutely.
All right, so my birthday's March 20th, right? So for my birthday, I was debating on either getting like an Apple Watch or the Bowflex weights, like the adjustable ones.
The adjustable dumbbell. Yeah.
And I really wanted to get them. And I was like, you know what? I would benefit over the weights over anything else. So my birthday comes around, and it was like right when, at least in Massachusetts, things were starting to lock down, was on my birthday. And I go to buy them, and I'm like, I don't know, they're $300. I don't really feel like it. Like, I'll spend the money on something else, like maybe get them later. As soon as the pandemic hit and we were in like total lockdown and I couldn't go to the gym, I was like, I'm gonna go buy the weights now. I might as well. Out of stock, gone. They're $800 now. People are selling them for. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And they're still out of stock to this day.
That's still how it happens, because we'll get like 5 or 6 in it at work, and I'll literally sell them in a day or two.
It's ridiculous. I'm so sad about it. Like, I wish I just bought them when I could have.
Yeah, Palmetto State's like out of everything, except like
What are you
really
gonna do?
weird calibers.
Even now I need to get my LTC, but I just also don't have time to do the course. And I've been wanting to do that for like 4 years now, and I was like, nah. Now it's like, oh well, all right, I might as well.
All right. So, are we all ready?
Yep.
All right. So, as you guys remember, you guys arrived at the city. Did your first day in the city, talking to the wizard. Titan got some new robes, as well as you guys got the amulet out of Titan as well, and reversed it so that it was no longer tracking when it was together. Reginald reversed it for you, so you guys don't have to worry about that anymore. You guys went about your day. You guys went to the shops, kind of hung around the city. You guys went to the tavern, and as you guys awake in the morning, you guys can smell the breakfast smells coming through the floorboards below you as you guys awake. You guys can hear quite a bit of more bustling in this city, but there's a lot more people. A lot more people are coming in and out of the inn, and the taverns and the other stores, because this city is about probably 17,000 people, so it's quite a bit bigger than the town you guys were at before. So there's a lot more people coming in and out of the tavern, a lot more noise. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna go outside and find where Titan slept that night.
Oh, I'm in the church steeple.
Go.
Oh, you are.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah,
can
that's where
can
I
do
went on
a,
watch for the night up there. Eagle eye view of the town.
Can I ritual cast Find Familiar?
Yep.
I want to make a white owl.
Okay.
and I want to name him Hedwig.
The Harry Potter.
And I
there.
want him to, and then I want him to sit on my head.
Okay.
And then I will continue my day and go get food.
So as you guys awake in the morning, you guys go down, grab your food and water, drink ale, whatever you guys please for the day. And you guys said you guys were going down to find Titan.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Ophelia, you going with them, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Alright. So as you guys make your way back down towards the church, you guys can see Titan up in the steeple, kind of just staring out in the open. Through one of the holes of the steeple, just kind of standing there staring out, lifeless, in the steeple. You guys can make your way up if you want. There's stairs going all the way up. Very small, rickety stairs, but they do go up to the top.
Is there a bell in the tower?
I need to look
Not
up
this
my
one, no.
features.
Okay.
It's not that big.
Okay.
Wait, is Titan still asleep, you said?
I don't sleep.
He's in sentinel mode.
Yeah, it's pretty much idle mode for 6 hours at least. I love it.
I'm gonna go tap him on the chest. Be like, hey, wake up, buddy.
I turn around in a karate pose. I'm like, oh, hi, Tanwood.
Good morning.
Would you really consider it good? I mean, I guess we're alive, but nothing feels good currently. There's a lot happening.
True.
Where's
Ophelia, you said that you had somebody to talk to you here today?
Yeah. If you guys would want to, we can go do that now.
Boop, 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 boop. Boop.
I do want to make my way back to the armor guy at some point today to pick up my thing that I purchased.
I want to tell Hedwig to land on Titan's shoulder.
Okay. So you kind of signal towards Hedwig to land on Titan. He kind of flutters over, quietly lands on the shoulder of Titan there.
Hello. Who are you? What is this?
It is my owl. His name is Hedwig.
Oh. Another Tanwin?
No.
Excuse me?
Oh, you're not an... Oh, you're a dragon. Right. I thought you were an owl. I don't know what things are, really.
I want to go over to the Tanwin.
Very
I wanna
confusing.
whisper.
I'm
This is
just
so we can
metal.
Keep track of him.
Keep track of who?
I whispered that.
Oh, damn it. I didn't hear the whisper part.
You were busy talking.
You know what? Titan is in a very just chat-filled mood today. Just chat. Nothing else. Nothing... It's just... He's kind of sick of everything. You know?
Okay.
It's whatever.
The armorer guy first. Or I'm at least gonna head to the armorer guy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna head over and grab my purchase, guys, if you guys want to come along.
Okay. Yes, we can do that.
Alright, you guys all going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Onward.
So as you guys walk through the town, it seems to be a pretty normal town, day in town. Looks like people are going about their daily business. Not many people are too worried and kind of freaked out. You guys, upon passing, you guys can see a few of the townsfolk that you guys came with. It looks like they're people that brought them in for the day, or a couple days, however long they're staying with them. Or it looks like they're showing them around, showing them where to go. Most of them will probably be ending up tending to either the fields, as farmers they were, helping in taverns. They're kind of all going around trying to find their place to go. And it looks like all their hosts are kind of helping them out doing that. But nothing out of the ordinary happens within your guys' passing either to the church or from the church. Looks like to be a normal day. As you guys approach the weapon and armor shop. You guys can walk in. You guys can see the loud tinging sound of a hammer off a piece of steel coming from the forward side again, as well as the gentleman who helped you out looks like he's polishing some armor and such that were on the stands. As he kind of finishes one, looks it up, polishes one more little spot, and hangs it up on the wall, and notices you guys come in. And how can I help you there?
Hello, sir. I was here to see if you'd finish the dog armor I requested yesterday.
Oh yes, my apprentice is actually did quite well. Almost exactly what you like. The only thing we added a few extra studs just to kind of hide some of the seams on some of the areas like around the neck and such. But he kind of holds it up and kind of stretches it and kind of puffs it out and pats the remaining like residue and dust off from like the shaving of the leather and tanning it and all that kind of stuff. Kind of fluffs it out and holds it up. He's like, yeah, I think I did pretty good on my measurements. And did you want to try it on him? And he kind of hands it up over to you, not to really encroach on your dog.
Yeah, I'll put it on him, and it looks great. And it matches the little hat, right?
Yes, it does have like kind of red lines going through it. It'd be really hard around this time to get like all red leather. So it kind of looks like it's like embroidered kind of red stripes throughout it.
I think it looks nice. What do you guys think?
Very good. I'd wear that.
I don't think it would fit you, Titan. But it
I'd
looks
still
very nice.
wear it.
I feel like Titan would force it to fit.
I believe I owe you 5 gold.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it came easier than normal, so I'll take 4 actually.
I still give him 5 anyways.
Oh,
Thanks for your help, sir.
sounds like thank you. And kind folk you guys are. Anything else I can help you guys out today?
What race is he?
He is. He is a human.
Then I don't want him. What's his assistant? Also a human?
Dwarf.
Dwarf?
Yep.
Well, dwarfs aren't interesting. I'll leave.
All right. Anyone else got anything else?
I follow.
All right. So you guys all walk out.
2 now.
Ophelia said she had a person we could talk to in the chapel. Guess we could do that.
Should we check in with the mayor at all?
We talked to the mayor yesterday. I don't see why we need to talk to him today.
Okay. Let's go do the Ophelia's thing then.
Okie dokie.
So you guys, assuming you guys all gonna walk down the church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So as you guys continue down the church, again, the people seem to be pretty normal. Nothing unusual happens as you guys make your way down towards the lower third of the city. You guys get to the bottom and find the chapel again at the bottom left corner of the city. And as you guys approach the chapel, you guys can see, this time when you guys walk up, the doors are already open. They're kind of propped open, probably to let some fresh air in. It's a pretty nice day out so far. And as you guys approach, there's like one person in the seat, in like the pews. Looks like they're praying. And then the same person that Ophelia saw is currently standing at the front of the area by the altar. It looks like she's doing some cleaning. Also a satyr as well, except not pink.
Hello, I'm back.
Oh, welcome. I see you. You brought your friends there. I assume we're here to see our I guess for the job, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. And she's gonna kind of look around and just sees the one person. She's gonna, all right, follow me. And she's gonna lead you guys to a room in the back left corner. That will go down into underground. So as you guys go about like 3 feet down the stairs, you guys can tell it's still wood, like you're still encased with wood. But you get down there and you guys can look around as you guys walk down into the open areas. There is some poker tables, there are some gambling tables, very nice carpets and drapes and stuff like that on the wall. Very fancy art. This place seems to be very high end. But a lot of the people... Actually, I'll make you... I'll have you guys roll a perception check for this. There's just some people of interest here.
Okay. Perception.
18.
18?
I also rolled an 18.
Okay.
I rolled a 10.
A 14.
All right. So those of you guys who rolled an 18, you can see these people seem to be... a lot of these people maybe are trying to deceive their others around their tables, as gamblers should, but they're doing it in a more unique fashion, not quite magic, but it seems like a lot of these people are pros. It looks like as you guys are seeing the tables, walking by them, you can see people are really, like you see sleight of hands going on, you see people trying to talk people up as they switch stuff. There's a lot going on in this casino-like environment. And as this satyr is kind of leading you down, Ophelia, you pretty much, due to your knowledge of this place, you'd also see the same thing as Echo and Tanwen. But you wouldn't see as much as the sleight of hand. You'd see a few here and there, but not as much. Titan, you're kind of just dazed by the amount of sounds and fancy lights and magic going on of performers and such.
That sounds right.
And as you guys make your way down this very long hallway straight, you guys get to the end, and there's a very big picture of a gentleman who looks to be in like general attire with really fancy armor, and she takes a right down the hallway. And as you guys kind of take your right down this hallway, it starts to get a little bit quieter. The noises from the tables and such starts to get a little bit more quiet, a little bit more dim. And you guys kind of make your way down. Again, this is not a long hallway. It's probably about 20 to 30 feet. You guys get to the end and take a left. And you guys can start hearing the very faint sound of a female singing. And as you guys take your left, the satyr kind of tells you to hold and opens the door very slowly and peeks in and opens it and like kind of ways you guys to come quickly. And as you guys kind of make your way into this room, you guys can tell this is a pretty big theater. And again, being underground, you're kind of confused at how this big theater is in the room or underground here. It didn't seem like you guys went down super far. But as you get into the theater, you can see it kind of angles downward of the stage at the bottom. And you guys can see the person on the stage is singing. Not many people in the seats below. And she's the satyr's gonna be like, okay, our leader doesn't like to be disturbed, so I'm just gonna we're gonna sit here until she's done singing, and then I'll bring you to her. If you wanna take a seat here, and she kind of gestures to a couple seats that are up top. They're not down below. They're kind of like up top on the general hallway where you walk in.
Can we please hear an example of the ladies singing?
Yeah, you guys would easily be. This person is still singing, so they're still.
Yeah. Can
Going
we get
about.
an example?
No.
Why not?
One, I'm not good singing as a male, nor am I gonna be good at singing as a female.
Oh, sad.
And as you guys hear this very soft voice, you can see this female doesn't seem to be quite as like dwarf or halfling height, but she is a shorter, below average height female with a very soft voice. And as you guys are sitting there for probably about 5-ish, 10 minutes, the sound stops. The few people in the stands clap, and you guys can hear this really loud, like, single clapping. And the satyr will come back over and kind of gesture you guys over, or she kind of brings you guys up the staircase, up into this little landing, and when you guys get there, there's two very big half-orc beings at the front of the doors, armored with weapons and shields. They both open the door as you walk in. And this area is very elegant. The cloths and the carpets and stuff like that are very silky, very high quality. This is the highest quality of material you've probably seen in this area. With this very big, not quite a throne, but very wide bench-seated seat. And you guys can tell that this person, which is a female, a very tall, lengthy female, seems to be sitting in this chair. She's got a very fancy kind of hood over her, very fancy robes, and she's kind of sitting like back with her foot up, hanging over the edge of the seat. And you guys can tell her skin is a very pale whitish gray. And she's sitting there. She's got a very long pipe, just taking a puff every now and then. And the quiet little sound will be, Miss, I have brought in the person you requested and her friends. I hope I brought them in time to help you. And she's like, oh, that's fine, darling. Just go enjoy yourself in the buffet for yourself. And she kind of like quickly like nods and scurries off. And like her tone's gonna drastically change. She talks to you. So, I have heard a lot about you guys, and the town you guys come from, and what you guys have done there. And she's still got her kind of like leg up over the edge. The hood is kind of like draped over her, so you can't really tell like the color of her eyes or her gestures or anything like that. You can see that she's got this really long grin on her face. My apologies. My name is Amala. As she gestures out her pipe. I understand that you guys are possibly looking for some work.
Yep.
What would the work be?
Well, you see, I have a problem. There's an old cave not too far from here, about the north, so you'd have to either go through, over, or around the mountain, north of the city, and a cave into the mountains to the north, about 2 days from here.
2 days.
Jason.
Yep.
I gotta go with you real quick.
Okay. And she gestures. See, we're trying to, I guess, expand and get out of here in this, I guess, tunnel. It's not quite our, I guess, place. There's kind of some abandoned mining caves that we've popped into and taken over and used as our own. We're looking to expand and grow our place of being. And I understand that the Empire is knocking on our doorstep, and I don't want to be here when they get here. Most likely they'll tear us apart. We're at the, I guess, likely folk being a group of deceivers and people who, I guess, don't get along with society with your normal everyday work. And she's gonna kind of pick her nails while holding her pipe in her hand. The pay would be quite nice. I guess I could. She's gonna kind of look around at you guys. Yeah, pick her nail a little bit more. I could spare about 300 gold for all of you for this job.
Is per person or total?
Total. But price is negotiable.
Negotiable.
See, running a casino and the group of people here, I mean, they're all gamblers. They all spend money.
Now, do you use gold in casino, or do you have casino currency?
Well, we have kind of casino currency. Coppers and silvers are generally used. Gold can usually buy you more, I guess, our currency. But usually if you have copper and silver, you just use that just because people will take that at 1 for 1. I guess it's kind of robbing the poor man, unfortunately.
I see. What is it like being poor?
That I only haven't been in decades.
So 300 split. Well, that's 100 per person. I don't usually care about money.
About, what, 70? 75? 75 pop?
Well, it to a normal person, yes, but because I don't usually care about money, they would get 100 each, and I would get nothing.
Sure.
But I would prefer casino credit, so I could partake in some of these fancy things happening.
She's gonna kind of nod her head. Let's say, I'll leave 300 gold for you guys, and where you say you don't care about money, you say,
Yes, as you can see, I am a metal abomination, and money, it's nothing. It's just resource.
yes, I have never seen one of your kind. I know you guys are called, I believe, a warforged, correct?
Well, that is our slave name. My name is Titan.
Ah, Titan. Nice to meet you.
What was your name again?
Amala.
Titan.
Not you, Titan. I know your name.
Oh.
And she's gonna kind of like look at you a little bit. Glare at you very slightly.
Okay, so we gotta get to the cave, and we gotta get you to the cave. Is that my understanding?
Oh no, I don't want to go. My place is here in safety. I don't.
Good
mean,
choice.
I'm very strong, but I don't like to, I guess, get in the active business of combat. I am more
I'm strong.
laid back and relaxed. Listen to my acts. People who tell jokes and sing and, I guess, make up sketches, or not sketches, fuck. What's the word?
Like improv?
Yeah, like improv.
Oh, okay.
Improv on the stage. That's where I am, and I kind of run this whole place and tell people what to do.
Okay, so I don't think my friend Titan completely understood everything we were supposed to be doing. Can you just explain? So we're going to the cave, and then what we're doing?
Last I knew, there was a inhabitant there. The person who went there to see if it was safe in the first place ran away and just said that there was a giant, well, being of sort. Didn't give me much of a description. He kind of just ran off.
And then we just come back and tell you that it's safe.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer some sort of evidence of whatever the creature is, whether it carries jewelry or a head or something along those lines. I mean, as you guys can see, there is some trophies in this room. Like you guys can see a wyvern head mounted on the wall, opposite of where you guys came in. There's also some various other, like a basilisk head, a couple other different heads around the room that are all kind of mounted. She's like, I do like my trophies. However, I do understand, depending how big this creature is, must be pretty big to scare whoever I sent there. He wasn't the bravest, but he didn't even take a look at the being and just ran off.
Coward.
Yes, I do say so.
That's why I said it.
You just gotta look at you guys and be like, is he always...
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty normal. You should just get used to it.
Ah, man, I have never seen one of your kind here.
Stop saying that. That is rude. I told you my name.
I've never seen one like Titan around these
Thank
parts.
you. I'm sick of everyone saying your kind. It is rude. I am unique. Damn it.
So, what? I want to turn around and look. What kind of games are they playing on the floor of the casino?
From where you are right now, you wouldn't be able to see the casino floor.
Oh, damn it!
You're kind of in a lofted area overlooking the stage and the seats there. But as
So are we
you
doing this thing, guys?
as you walked in, there was like poker, there was blackjack, like there's your normal casino table games there, and maybe a few others that you guys weren't quite aware that aren't like in this world games.
I'm fine doing it if you guys are.
Because it gets us out of this city. I'm fine with it.
Why do you hate the city, Tanwin?
Just bad things happen in cities.
Nothing bad has happened yet. In fact, only good things have happened. Look at this cool sword.
Yet.
I pull out the sword, but I don't set it on fire, so it just looks like a steel sword.
Okay. That's a mighty fine piece of steel, I guess.
It's more than fine. It's hot.
Uh-huh. Well, she's going to, I guess, stand up and kind of look over the stage area and kind of look down. As you guys can tell, this person's pretty tall. They're probably eye level with Titan.
Ooh.
Like
Yeah.
she's probably high 6 feet.
A worthy opponent.
And as she gets out of the light that is on her chair, you guys can see her skin is quite dark, like not quite a charcoal gray, maybe a little bit lighter, but definitely a little bit darker gray than you guys thought in the light. And she's gonna say, well, again, it is a couple days walk, so if you guys are looking, I would hurry up. And by the way, I have this for your journey as well. She's gonna get you guys about 10 days rations of food and water, as well as a health potion as well.
Well, you can, everyone can have 13 days of rations.
Oh, true, you don't eat.
Actually, yeah, 13 days each, and that leaves one left over for me. I'll just eat it right now.
You're just gonna throw the crackery bread just right down your shoe, and you're just gonna hear like go ting 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 ting.
Yummy.
Time when her puppy.
Too late. He already ate it.
It's already in his cavity with the amulet.
What?
It's just gonna mold in there.
All right. We good?
10 when I'll have 16, I'll have 10.
Okay. Is there anything else I can help you guys out with before you start your journey?
Do you need anything?
A map?
I'm all set.
A
You
map.
gave us a map, didn't you? No?
Well, I don't have a map, and well, what I could do is I could draw it. And she's going to.
Wish I had money to play games in the casino.
But she said copper and silver works though, right?
I don't have any money. I
You want
gave.
you want some silver,
Hmm.
Titan?
I would love to play a game. They look fun.
How about this? You can play one game and then we'll go on our journey.
Okay.
And she's gonna try to draw a crude map along the lines of that. So this is the city you guys are in. These are two lakes. They're called the Twin Lakes. Forest, and then you're gonna take a. This is left, but this is backwards, but this is right. At the Y in the middle of the forest, which will lead you straight to the mountain with the cave.
Take a right at the forest at the Y.
Yep.
What's left?
Well, left I guess brings you more north past the mountain. There is a way through the mountain the city is on. It would cut about half your day's travel off. However, it is quite dangerous. You could also go over, but again, you're dealing with weather at the high altitudes, so that would also probably shave about a quarter of the time off. Deal with the weather, half deal with whatever lies within the old mining caves in the city. The entrance to the caves that go through the mountain is actually near the palace. There's a mining shaft that goes down, old mining shaft that goes down, just to the right of the palace stairwell.
Oh.
And if you choose to go that way, that is the best way to go through the mountain. Otherwise, you can manage going through the sewers and getting in that way, but I'm not a big sewer person.
Yeah, I think a few of us are too big to try to fit in the sewers.
How dare you?
I was including me too.
That is fair. We could send Samson in his little hat.
Ophelia would easily fit. You guys probably have to like cock your head and kind of hunch over a little bit.
She got some thick thighs. Just saying.
Ophelia thick.
I think at this point we're all set.
Yes, I will
Ophelia,
go
do you
play
need-
games. Oh.
Anybody else have anything else?
Titan, what game do you want to play?
I would like to look around and see what games are available to me.
So blackjack, poker, roulette.
There's some dice games. It looks like some people are rolling dice against each other. Looks to be no real skill to it. Seems to be just kind of rolling dice and betting on kind of like craps, but you're not rolling a D6. It's a special kind of dice, probably more like a demented D8 or D10.
Interesting.
They're not quite like squared off dice. They're kind of lopsided, and obviously technology isn't the greatest, so they can't mass produce these things. So they're kind of one side might be larger than the other, so the weight's off and stuff like that.
Gotcha. I want to play that game that you called Blackjack, Tanwin.
Alright, I'll go over to the blackjack table. Dealer, how much is it to buy in?
So, well, 5 silver to per hand, or if you roll 10 copper as well, you can kind of we have side bets as well.
Let me look at my money real quick, see if I actually have anything. I don't think I do have cash.
I think you gave it all away.
I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, looks like I did. Okay.
I'll down 10 silver to buy in, Titan and I. Ophelia, do you want to play?
Nope.
Alright, 10 silver in.
Yes.
Okay. I want you guys to both roll a 2d12.
2d12, you say? Roll.
I had a pair. Does that count? I got 2 fours.
Two
Or
fours?
twos.
Okay.
I got
I-
2 2. Sorry, it's 2 2, so it's 4 total.
I got 6-2. So 8. Oh, is this how we're doing it? And then if we hit it, it's roll another one.
I should have joined.
And the dealer's gonna gesture at Tanwin and be like, "Do you want to split those or keep them as one?"
Ooh.
Pairs you
I'm
can
gonna
split, so
split
you
'em.
have 2 hands. Okay.
But you have to bet on the other hand again, right?
Do I?
Correct.
When you split.
So I just add 10 or 5 more.
Yep.
Coins in. Okay. So I remove 5 more silver. Okay. So I roll 2 more d12,
Yep.
or or we're just gonna play one hand at once.
2 more for you and 1 for Titan, if you want to hit.
I'm going to 100% hit. 3, so I'm at 11 right now.
I got a 2 and a 12, so I'm at 4 and 16.
I rolled a 9 and a 9,
9 and a 9.
and then I split it,
Okay.
and I would have rolled a 12 and a 10. I should have played.
Lol.
Ooh.
20.
I would have had 21 and 19 with the split.
Roll another d12, see if you can roll a 3.
I mean, if you want to get in, I'll let you get in on this. I mean, it's a side game, so it's nothing crucial.
I'll pay it for you. You're in. 5 more silver in.
Okay. So Tammin, you have 4 on one hand and 14 on the other.
I have a 16 on it. 14. I'm stupid. I don't know how to do math. Basic math. Okay. I'm gonna roll 2 more.
And
So
determine-
am I reroll?
Yes, if you want to join in, you can.
Oof.
I got a 19.
19.
That's a 12 and a 7.
Okay. Tammin.
Rolled a 12 and 11, so I busted on one hand, and I'm at a 16 on the other.
You got a 12 and a what?
On 11.
So one hand bust, and then you have 16 on the
16.
other. Yeah,
I should probably roll another d12 now that I think about it.
yeah, because you're at
I'm
11.
at 11.
So what?
Wow, the
happened?
one thing I couldn't roll.
What happened?
I rolled
you
a
got
12.
12.
We're playing blackjack.
What?
We're playing blackjack.
Oh shit!
Okay.
You gambling our money away?
Gambling Tanwin's money away.
All right, and you look at Ophelia. Hit her, stay.
Oh, I stay.
Stay, okay. And back to Tanwin, you?
I'll stay at 16.
16? Okay. So I didn't explain this before, but he has a 7 and a card face down. So that
Is he
might
gonna hit?
determine. Well,
No, I'm
he'll
staying
do
at
everything after you guys are done.
I'm staying at 16.
Staying at 16. All right. So he's gonna go ahead and flip his card. 10 at 17, hard 17.
Oh
you can't
my
technically
God.
hit. So your hand goes out. He go ahead and doubles up Ophelia's hand, and then takes Titan's and Tanwin's money.
I give the silver back to Tanwin.
Okay.
What is that, like 10 silver?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly what you put in. So you literally didn't lose any money.
No, because I paid 10 for me and then 10 for both of them, so I lost 10.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But that's fine. Alright, I think I'm done. That was enough.
I got you halfway back.
Oh, you're one and done, I see. Okay. He's gonna kind of nod over and be like, "Hey, you guys all done now?"
Yeah,
more?
we got a mission.
We gotta get to a cave. We'll be back.
Yeah.
Just go into a cave. Okay, come again.
Oh, I will.
Bye, buddy.
He's gonna like gesture over to someone. You guys can see someone quickly goes over and takes your guys' seats as you guys walk out. You guys can see people again observing the room. Looks like people are kind of gambling quite a bit in here and hanging out, having a good time. A lot of them seem to be drinking. Again, you guys can see a little bit of sleight of hand just walking around. Seems to be a pretty big norm around here.
So as we're leaving, anybody have any preference on whether we go around the mountain or through the old mine shafts
Or over.
or over?
Well,
No?
Not really.
I say, if we're interested in exploring which way would be the quickest route, would probably be through the mine shafts.
I'm willing to go whichever way we want.
If we go through the mine shafts, we can get back there pretty quickly. Maybe before they decide to invade the city.
Is there anything we could use that we have with us that we could, like, almost like breadcrumbs, so that we could find our way back through the mine shaft?
You
Anybody
guys
have anything?
Too bad we don't have the bag of beans.
Yeah, if anybody has, I don't think you guys have ball bearings. You guys have string that you could easily cut and tie onto things. I believe you guys have quite a bit of rope, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
we have a lot of rope.
I'm pretty sure you guys have quite a bit of rope between all you guys.
Yeah, I have 50 feet by myself.
Yeah,
Yes.
that'd be plenty, and then some. You'd probably use, I mean, if you cut like 3 inch strips, I mean, you could make a pretty easy way in and out.
Okay. I'm down for the mine shafts.
Sure. That works for me.
Let's do it.
Okay. So, assuming you guys are gonna go in the entrance by the palace, not the sewer, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you guys, do you guys want to make any other stops before you guys leave? And I don't know who wants it, but she did give you a health potion as well, so I don't know who took that.
Probably Tammy.
I
Yeah.
have a health potion if anybody else wants it, but
I have healing
Huh.
spells.
I'll take it.
Okay. So, no other stops before we head out?
Do it.
Nope, I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
Jason, I never specified like a word or something for this sword. Am I just supposed to come up with something to turn it on fire, or how are we doing that?
Yeah. Because it's a
Okay.
command word.
Okay, I'll come up with one
Because
then.
I'm assuming you attune to it, right? Because it is a short sword. So you would
Yeah.
have proficiency in it.
I am, yes. Which is funny because I'm short in, or I'm short. I'm not short.
I was going to say you're not quite sure.
Yeah, I'm good with short swords and simple weapons currently. So yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
It's all good. Hmm.
Give me just a second here. These are level 4. Okay. So as you guys walk through the city again, pretty normal. Beat people are kind of crossing the road, walking down, walking out. There's carriages going up and down the roads. You can tell like the carriage. There's not like a right and a left side of the road. They're kind of just like weaving in and out of the people, like kind of reading the road. They're kind of buzzing right through if they have to go somewhere. People kind of just generally just get out of the way of the wagons. As you make your way up to the palace stairwell, you guys can see this like really nice like white stone palace stairwell going up, with black stairs in the middle, white on the outsides, like the walls and railings that go all the way up. And to the right, you guys can see that there is a mine shaft with a gate around it. It looks to be there's like 2 boards that are easily like across. No guards are around this part. They're probably up closer towards the palace, as well as like in this area. There's not many people walking around as a whole.
Okay. We're at the entrance of the thing, right? We haven't gone in yet, right?
Correct.
I want to take. Quick minute. Are we I want to ask the party if we. Were we planning on tying a rope to like the end of it and walking through, or were we tying string to lead us back?
The tie string around places to lead us back.
Okay, so like cut off like pieces of rope.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll I'll take my rope out of my bag and take my dagger and cut off a small piece and tie it at the entrance.
Okay.
And then start walking.
Okay.
How long does oh shoot, I never prepared my spells. I need to do that. I don't want to do a tremor because that will get all of us when it takes into confinement, so can I pass without a trace maybe? What is that?
Jason, is there like anybody near the entrance or anything like that? Like any person, whether they're of importance or not?
Not really. There's not anybody that seems to be paying much attention to this area.
Gotcha.
I want to actually I want to look through Hedwig's eyes, and I want to fly him up ahead into the cave.
Okay.
About, I don't know, you know, far can find familiar again. How far can I, without me losing? Okay,
Familiar.
100 feet.
Yeah.
I want him to enter 100 feet and see if there's any.
So you want to see if there's like any lefts and rights and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, and if there's like any enemies.
Okay. So in the first 100 feet, you're going to see a break off to the left. And a little bit farther, you're going to see 2 breaks off to the right, and then it just continues to go straight.
Okay.
And then it continues probably down to about the 85, 98 foot mark. And there's going to be some rubble in the front, in the middle.
So it ends there? So the straight path ends?
Yep. So you have the path to the right and the 2 paths to the right and the path to the left.
We'll go down. I want to send him down the path to the left to see if that keeps going.
Okay. So this one will keep going. It'll turn kind of right and kind of almost go parallel, and then break off away farther, and you're gonna get another Y left and right.
Until I.
Probably about 60 feet down.
Okay. So there's more breaks off that way. So this place is a maze. Is this do we know if this is an active mine shaft?
No, this is an old mine shaft.
It's an old mine shaft.
The main part of the mine was on the back side of the mountain. The city was just built on the other side, so it wasn't like right on top of the mining.
Okay.
The like mining town area. Because usually that stuff's kind of gross. Like the cards that come in and out aren't very pretty and stuff like that, so they didn't want that part of the actual city.
Just trying to figure it. I want to come out of command him to come back, and I want to come out and I will say in here is a maze. There's a bunch of different break-offs from left to right to straight. I don't know. We could very well get lost in this cave. party?
Well, I think we're just gonna have to take the chance unless we want to try to go over the mountain.
I'm all for taking chances.
That's why we got the rope, right?
Yeah. I have more rope on me if we need it too.
So there's 3 paths on the first straight hallway. We can go left, then we can go right, and then we can go right again. There's on the first straight pathway, the big entrance that we keep going straight. There's a break off to the left. The left one goes a little bit further and has a couple more break offs. And then we can go straight even more further in, about 60 feet or so, and go find 2 more right turns that break off. They're separate. Not sure what's down there. I couldn't reach it with my owl.
Well,
I say I guess we start by going left.
Yeah, I like the idea of going left as well.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay. Before we enter, the rope always goes on the left-hand side. So if we're coming back and we see the rope on the right-hand side, that means we're going out.
Say that you play Minecraft a lot. That's exactly what I do.
It's very smart.
Exactly what I do too.
Hey, he's. It would make sense because he's a druid. He knows nature. He's not gonna get lost.
I would just freaking walk in a straight line until something happens.
We
Personally,
know. Wait, Titan. Titan, know which way. Eternal database. Go. Okay. We'll enter. I'll start walking through the cave.
Okay.
I just want to. I'm gonna send Hedwig up like 20 to 30 feet ahead, and I want him to, like, signal me since it's my familiar.
Okay.
If he sees anything that. I want him to actively patrol, like, up in front. And if he, like, ever finds, like, if we go left and he finds a dead end, then he'll tell us before we actually reach the dead end.
Okay.
And then. Yeah.
So you guys go down the left branch, right?
Yeah, the left one.
Okay. So as you guys make your way down the left, you guys can tell that the walls are pretty moist. There is a lot of stone. It looks like there's a lot of like mining points. You guys can see like old pickaxes, old buckets, rocks kind of laying all over the place. Just at the very start of the mine.
Do we all have dark vision?
All but
Who doesn't
Titan.
have dark vision?
I don't.
I don't.
Oh, Affiliate, you don't either?
Nope.
Titan, light your blade.
I have blind sight.
Say please.
Just do it, Titan. You
No.
can't see otherwise.
Well, we have rope.
We're not tying the rope. You can't follow the rope. We're tying it on. Titan, please light the blade.
I'll take out Titan. I have a
Yeah.
torch.
Oh, okay.
I will
Okay.
use my tinderbox to light my torch.
Okay. So you have plenty of light as well as those you guys with dark vision. You guys also get that extra little bonus there because of the light there. You guys can see clearly down this hallway or this tunnel. Again, the walls are kind of moist. They're damp from the general atmosphere of a cave. There seems to be a lot of stuff that is mined off into buckets. Not stuff that's really carried out. There's still stuff sitting in buckets and stuff like that. And as you go about 60 feet-ish down this cave, you're going to see another Y. There's going to be a Y to the left. There's going to be a Y to the, or a branch to the right and a branch to the left.
Okay, so there's a branch to the right and blue.
Correct.
I want to send the owl down the right one. See if he sees a dead end or signs of a dead end.
You want to go down the right one?
Yeah, so I want to send the owl down the right.
Okay.
100 feet.
So the owl goes down to the right, and probably about 100 feet down, it gets to a spot where you wouldn't be able to see anymore. So it's just kind of go straight for quite a while. There's some little tiny kind of nooks and crannies and such like that. That looks like it has still some like old sleeping bedrolls that are packed of dust. There's some chests there, some bags, leftover bags and such like that. And then it gets to a point where, again, you start to lose vision, so it would come back to you.
And then I'll send them down the left one.
Okay. The left one, so not far down the left, probably about 40 or 50 feet. It branches off again, and assuming your owl would go down each one, because not shortly down there, there is rubble blocking the path.
Both of them?
Yep.
Okay, then we'll go straight. Or
Well,
right.
Hold on. You said there's rubble blocking the path?
To the two paths to the left, yeah.
I can try and move them.
This you would assume would be some sort of
It's like
cave-in.
cave-in.
Okay, so
A lot of times when they're mining, if they've like exhausted all of one area, rather than over mining it and having a possibility of collapsing it, they collapse it instead so that they have control of the collapse.
okay. Well, I can't move any of this. Let's just go.
And you can do it. It just probably take a few days.
No, we don't have that time. It's already going to take 2 days to
We'll
get to
take
our
the
destination.
right, and we'll go down that long.
Okay. So as you guys get quite a ways down here, you guys can see there's some old like bedspreads. There's some chests. There's some bags left over.
Can I check the chest?
Yep. Anybody else searching anything else around the area?
I want to check them for traps.
Okay.
What is that? Investigation?
Yes. Unless you have the spell of detect traps.
I don't think I do.
I don't think you do either.
17?
17? There's no traps.
Okay. I want to open. Is there anything in there?
So you can see there's some pictures of, looks like some family members. There's some pictures of like family members, looks like friends and such like that in the box. There's a little coin purse with about 10 silver in it, not much. Miners weren't paid an awful lot. This seems to be silver because these guys usually went there, mined for quite a while, and then went back home with all the money that they were paid afterwards. There is a couple of like old gloves. There's a couple old looks like goggles that are like protection goggles that kind of cover your eyes with like white clear glass. One of them has a crack through it. The other side has like a little fixture for like an oil lamp or something like that. It looks like it hangs off of.
Wait, are both of them broken?
Just the right side.
Oh, so there's only one pair.
Correct.
I'll just put it in my bag,
Okay.
and then I will. I'm guessing this is how far the owl got, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Well, if anyone else wants to do something, I will send the. You guys can do that, and then I'll send the owl up another 100 feet.
Okay. Anybody else searching the bedspreads or bags or anything like that?
I'll search the bags.
I am just going to I'm going to pull my sword back out and just look at it. And just say the name of my god, which is Perforos,
Okay.
and have the sword just burn. And now I'm going to use it to look around, I guess.
Okay.
Not really search anything, but just kind of
I'm
look
not
around.
saying
the room.
God in Elvish. Pretty sure it's the Elvish. Oh no, that's a different one. That's for the oak bow.
Yeah, and technically my god is dwarvish. Well, I shouldn't say he's dwarven, but he's like a forge god.
Yeah.
So, and I speak Primordial, so I could just say it in Primordial if I really wanted to.
Yeah,
But I don't know how to actually speak Primordial, so
I'd be impressed.
it's Perforos.
Tam, are you searching stuff as well? You're muted.
I'm just gonna hang out in the middle.
Okay. Ophelia, go ahead and roll a perception. Same with Titan.
16.
16?
Why did you see something today?
No, that's a first.
No, like 2 weeks ago, I was seeing everything. Everybody else was failing.
Titan, what's your perception?
It's a good question. I kind of forgot to click it. I was waiting for it to roll. 14.
14? Okay.
Yep.
So you guys can see there are some lamps hanging around. Looks like to be some oil lamps. Some with the shutters that make them kind of like a spotlight. Some of them that just have completely open, no hoods on them. Some of them with like half hoods. Some of them like part hoods that are falling off. Quite a few bedspreads, some clothes. Looks like some old mining gloves as well in those. Pickaxes laying around, torches out and about. Again, you guys are seeing kind of pictures of family members and like friends and such like that in these bags and boxes and such, like just kind of like laying around. And at this point, you guys can kind of assume that either there was a need to leave in a hurry, because usually if like a mining operation ends on a good term, you're not just leaving stuff out and about.
This doesn't make me feel too good, guys.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned. But I got Flame Sword ready to go.
We should just keep moving. Try to limit how often we stop in here.
Okay.
Did my owl find anything?
You sent it out straight, right?
Yeah. To see what was our options further on.
Okay. So as you go ahead, another 100 feet, the owl once again is just seeing all these little cubbies with bedrolls and boxes and bags and such like that. Ophelia, if you're checking the bags as well, you're going to find 13 silver and 6 copper.
Okay.
We just keep going straight. The hallway just keeps going straight. Let's keep going.
Yes. I will... Who's in the front right now?
Me.
Okay, and you can see fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get in the back, I guess, and kind of like watch the back. I don't know if Tanman was in the back or not.
First I was the only person with the light, so I guess I was in the front. Or towards the front.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in the back then, behind, I guess, whoever's last, which I guess would be Ophelia at this point. And just kind of watch our rear.
Okay. So right now we have Echo, or Tanwin, Echo, Ophelia, Titan.
Are we assuming that we're still putting up the rope, or do we need to tell you every single time we put up a piece of rope?
No, I'll assume that you guys are doing it every
Yeah.
20 feet.
Just wanted to make sure.
Although, if we do get to the point where it would run out, I'll take my rope out and continue it. It's like a 50-foot hemp or something like that, or 30-foot.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I have too.
Yeah.
I think we have like
Yeah,
we all have.
We have like 150 feet. I think we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So as you
Okay.
guys continue down this path, you guys can see, again, a lot of these are, again, little cubbies that, and you guys are still kind of like, you guys are kind of going down, but the top of the city is pretty high up the mountain. It's probably about, probably a third of the way up. It's a tall mountain, but it's a very large city, so it's probably about a third of the way up the mountain as a whole. So you guys are starting to kind of like go down a little bit. You wouldn't be quite below ground level. You'd probably be about a fourth of the way above ground right now. and you guys can see that there is still these rooms with bags and crates and torches and pickaxes and, again, pieces of stuff there with just various sentimental items.
What do you think made all these people leave so quickly?
Demons.
Okay, that's
Bad
logical.
things. Probably some animal that you haven't seen.
You guys gonna continue down the same hallway?
Yep.
Okay. So, assuming you're sending out the owl ahead still.
Yeah.
So as you send the owl out ahead, right beyond, as far as it can go, you can see, the owl could see into a kind of a little cavern area that's a little bit bigger. And then there is also, probably about 15 feet before that, there's a break off to the right that also goes into a little cavern. But it would be far enough for the owl to actually go through.
Okay. We'll just head to the 2 engines.
Okay. So you guys get to the 2 entrances. You have the one to the right that goes into a small little cavern. You have the one straight ahead that goes into a bigger cavern.
The bigger cavern, I'm guessing, is bigger than 100 feet.
No, it is it is 60 feet wide.
I just want to send the owl in both of them before we enter and get, like, ambush.
Okay. So you send the owl in, and you don't see anything immediately in the cavern there. You could see that there is a bunch of hardware in the corner, but you wouldn't be able to really make it out. It's on the, like, the far side. So being able to fly around, you'd be able to see there's just a pile of gear, helmets and pickaxes and stuff like that.
Yeah. Which one do you guys want to go in first?
Which one of us wants to go in first?
Which one do you guys want to go in first? There's 2 of them.
There's a smaller one to the right, and then there's a bigger one straight ahead.
I don't know if I can fit in the smaller one.
No, you'd be able to fit.
Okay,
It's not like a smaller like tunnel. It's a smaller cavern,
gotcha.
like room.
So do neither of them have like an exit other than the thing that we're about to enter into?
So the one to your right,
Or can we not tell?
you wouldn't be able to tell exactly where you are from.
Would I have seen anything?
If you're
Echo,
onto
is
the
there
owl one to the
an
right, yes. Okay.
Echo, is there an exit in either of them, or are they just one way in, one way out?
Which one had an exit, Jason?
So the one to the right has the hole you'd enter through, plus another one that looks like it heads towards the right corner of the bigger cavern. And then the one straight ahead has 2 tunnels kind of protruding left and right in a Y shape on each side of the cavern there. So there's 2 ways out of the big one, and there's one other one out of the smaller one. That looks like it goes into the bigger one.
The small
I'd say we
one-
just keep going left.
No, we go straight. Right?
Yeah, well, straight would be
Straight-
the big one.
Straight has. We just have to go in straight to the big one.
Yeah, but that would be to the left of the right tunnel, so we just keep going left.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
Yep.
Works for me.
We'll enter the big cavern.
Okay. So as you guys can make your way into the bigger cavern with some actual light now, you guys can see around there is a pile of mining gear in the corner, like a big pile of mining gear, probably about 5-6 feet high, with all this gear piled high, like helmets and pickaxes and stuff like that. And I want you all to roll perception.
14.
14?
18.
18.
Tell me, what'd you get?
Oh, wait. Do you want me to
Seven.
have the owl make one?
7? No, because you're looking through the owl.
Okay.
So those of you guys who you said 18s?
Yeah.
So you two see in the pile that it looks to be there's also clothes in the mix of the gear, as well as it looks to be some sort of beds like made of like logs and looks like grass and stuff like that. That's kind of laid out with like leathers on top or skins of something of some sort of animals. As you approach, is like deer and moose and elk and horses and stuff like that. It's just kind of like laid out skins. And as you guys are kind of looking around at this, you guys see the pile of gear is. You guys can tell that some of it looks a little bit bloody.
Super focused on the left tunnel, and I'm just heading straight towards it.
Okay. Tam, I want you to make another perception check.
I rolled a 5.
A 5?
Well, 2 plus 3 equals 5.
Okay. Okay. So you
I'm
head
gonna
over to the
continue towards my
tunnel. Okay. You have light, right?
Yeah, I have the torch. And I have blind sight. Which means 5 feet for every level, I think.
Oh.
5 feet for every level, so I can see 20 feet without light.
Okay, so roll with advantage.
That time I rolled a 21.
Okay. So with the light and what you can see down the hallway, it looks to enter into another cavern, but this one's a lot smaller. It looks to be like a little room, probably. Try to scale here, like 15 feet wide, 20 feet deep, and it looks to be scaffolding that goes up a little bit. And in this cavern, you see some sort of shadow in the middle. Looks to be sitting almost like crisscross applesauce. And
A
it's big.
shadow. That's weird.
So I will abruptly stop in my tracks. I don't know if anybody's still following me because you guys were seeing all the other stuff.
Did you alert us?
Guys,
Yeah.
Yes. Can we?
anybody else see that thing?
What thing? I walk over.
No, stop. There's a thing in that tunnel.
Would I see it? No. Since
You would
he's
see it,
pointing out.
yes, and I would need who's ever's going over there to roll a stealth check.
Was anybody going over there? Hold on.
I think it was just you
21.
right now. I'm in the far back.
21.
Is it 21?
So 21.
And then I want to actually cast Pass Without a Trace when I see it.
At this point, I also need Tama to roll her stealth check as well beforehand.
Okay.
Why? I didn't move any closer.
Right, but you're now announcing to someone else, being within the presence of this
Rolled a 2, so it's a 7.
do. You hear a, not quite a snarl, but a, huh? Like really, really deep and not really like a voice, but like a sound.
Oh yeah. By the way, I do have Find Traps
Okay.
as a spell. Like,
Alright, good to know in the future. And as this thing, you kind of like, you see the shadow move, and you can tell it's kind of looking at you now, but it's still trying to figure out what it is looking at.
That's terrifying.
Same.
Do I get like a surprise attack?
Do you want to attack it?
I'm not sure.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, can I
Well-
like put my hand on his shoulder? I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder and like kind of pull you back a little bit.
Okay.
Like shake my head no. I mean, I'm gonna like whisper to Echo, so try not to let that thing hear us.
Okay.
Wait, does it know she's there?
It does not know you're there for sure. It is kind of looking at you. You can see it kind of like swaying back and forth, trying to figure out what you are.
Like it's been startled.
I want to actually send the owl in and fly him to the other side of the room, where, like the other side of like the cavern he's in.
Okay. So as you fly the owl in, you can see this thing now turns towards the owl, and you can start making it hear these like grunting sounds. As you guys can see, the thing stands up and is now trying to. And this thing is standing probably about. How tall are these things?
It's gonna try to catch the owl. Thing is, I can just summon the owl back into my pocket dimension.
Your pocket.
It's a familiar. It physically can't die.
This thing is probably about like 13 feet tall.
Oh God.
So it's pretty tall.
Oh.
And it's going to attempt to swing whatever it is holding at your owl.
Okay.
Does your owl
Oh shoot, let me pull up an owl stat line. Doesn't really matter if he dies, because he can just come back. His armor class is 11 apparently.
Okay. So he's going to take what looks to be like a club almost, and he's going to take a swing at it in frustration of this owl flying around his little cavern around him, and he's going to swamp the owl and it's going to disappear.
Okay. Then I want to make it reappear in my shoulder.
Don't you have to redo a ritual for that?
I don't think so.
Or is it just an instant thing?
I think once I use Find Familiar, and I have my familiar. Not sure though. Yeah, I can temporarily dismiss the familiar to a pocket dimension
Okay.
as an action, and then I can bring it back.
And then at this point, after swinging at the owl, you're going to hear very loud, deep footsteps walking towards you guys now.
I want to cast Pass Without a Trace on all
That's
of
a
us.
great spell.
Okay.
That gives us a +10 to stealth checks. While I flew the owl in, did I see any other exits out of that room?
There was scaffolding that went up probably about 20 feet, and then there's a couple levels out there. You guys also have the tunnel to the right out of the cavern area that you were in.
Do you guys want to fight this thing? No.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to fight it. To be honest with you.
It hasn't done anything like menacing towards us yet, right?
No, it's kind of trying to figure out what you are and is now currently walking towards you.
I think we should see if we need to fight this thing first.
Yeah,
This could take fighting it could take a long time if we could just settle our differences and go our way. We have a long trip ahead.
What were we gonna say?
The thing is, it attacked a random owl for no reason.
Well, you sent the owl into its home.
And now it's coming towards us. And we're in its home.
Titan go first with Flame Sword and see what businesses. No
Sure.
objections? Titan does exactly that.
I'm gonna
Titan-
shout at the thing. Be like, hey, buddy.
You're gonna,
buddy.
you're gonna hear a very deep, huh?
Hello.
And you're gonna see as this thing kind of comes out of this cave, he kind of like ducks to get out of this little tunnel. And as he kind of comes up, you guys can see this giant 13-footed being that has two heads on it.
13 feet, damn.
One side wielding a battle axe of some sort, like a very crude one on one side, wielding some sort of club. And like both heads, you'll see like turn towards each other and look at each other, and they'll look back at you, and you guys can tell this thing reeks. It smells very, very bad. It smells absolutely disgusting. The worst BO / someone who hasn't bathed in like weeks smell.
Is this a monster or is this like a race?
This is a giant monster-like creature with 2 heads.
Okay. Can we get some like photo of this, like example?
Yeah. So this being again is like 13 feet, 2 heads. One side has like bluish colored like face paint. The other one has like kind of a greenish yellow on him. It pretty much just has like a leathery belt that has a bunch of fur that's just kind of like laying over like his junk and his butt. It has kind of like leather straps going down one leg, as well as a necklace that looks to be of giant teeth, maybe some like deer skulls and some other skulls of some random animals.
Can I ask if he's friendly?
He'll get down and kind of like look at you, and both heads will like cock their head and like look at you a little bit. And he'll like kind of take his big hand, drop the club, and poke you pretty hard. So you're gonna get pushed back like 5-10 feet.
Damn.
Oh,
How are you? My name's Tanwin.
Yeah, one side's gonna cock his head and kind of growl a little bit, like this very like deep, snarly growl, and the other one just like kind of stays quiet and kind of just looks at you and takes his fingers and picks you up by the back of
Bad.
your armor / cape.
Oh. Put Dragonborn.
Oh, my name's Tanwin. Nice to meet you. We were just leaving, so if you just put me down, we'll be on our way. And Samson will be like trying to jump up to like grab me, and like he's barking. Yeah.
He's gonna like kind of pull you close, and take a very big whiff of you, and then breathe out, and you're gonna get this like kind of like slobbery, kind of gross snot all over you, as it like breathes out. Like it's definitely not enjoyable. One, it doesn't smell great. Now you have this slobbery nasal snot on you, and it's kind of like picking you up and like turning you and looking at you.
Sir, please put the dragon down.
And you're gonna see as the right head, so the one with the yellow and green painting, is looking at Tanwin. The other one is now looking at, like, kind of tilts his head under and looks at Titan.
What? Please put the dragon down. I don't want to hurt you, but I will if I have to.
He will drop Tanwen from probably about 5-10 feet up. Make it an acrobatics check.
Ooh, 22.
22. You land firmly on your feet.
I want to do a,
you catch
like a
yourself
roll.
and
I
you
wanna
do
a roll out.
you do a nice little somersault to break the impact, and you get back up and kind of brush yourself off. And this thing is now just looking at you guys.
Thank you.
And points to the other tunnel you guys did not go in to find him, and lets out this very, very loud roar / growl, and like yells at you guys to leave.
So does that way gets us to the other side of the mountain? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
So questioning this, not quite understanding what you're saying, it definitely doesn't seem like he speaks common.
Is it an orc?
He
I'm
takes
Goblin.
Like a two-headed. Oh, it's a two-headed goblin. Well, like goblins and orcs usually speak the same language anyway.
technically
wait,
he
I
speaks
think I
giant
speak
and orc.
Goblin. Wait.
Giant and
Oh,
orc.
he doesn't speak
Okay.
Goblin?
Wait, you said it was an orc?
It speaks orc, yes.
Oh.
You guys might not know that, but it does speak orc.
I can't speak orc.
So, you guys questioning him, he picks up the club again, smashes against the ground, and lets out another growl.
Yep. The exit's that way. Let's go.
Titan in the small cave in an omnidirectional. Well, actually, it would be. Yeah. No. Omni's multiple, right?
Omni means all.
Come on,
Okay.
Titan. We're leaving.
I let out a boot snoot horn at his face in retaliation and be like, no.
Titan,
And
stop.
start walking away after I give him the boot snoot.
All right.
Titan.
So you're gonna let out a loud horn and then just walk, not run, just walk away.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you turn to walk away after letting out that horn, you can feel the back of the club push you, and it kind of like lifts you off your feet, and you kind of like launch like 15 feet, taking 1 point of damage.
1 damage. I want to fucking murder this thing.
Titan.
What?
We are leaving.
But there could be treasure there.
All right, fine.
Oh,
fine.
you know what? Fuck this thing. How far away am I? You said
You're
15
probably about
feet?
25 feet now.
I'm doing
25
something.
feet. Okay, hold that thought for just 1 second, Ophelia. Where the freak is it?
You're gonna hit
You walking towards the door.
What is this 10? How do I know 20, 60, 15? I'm throwing a poison dart at this thing.
Okay.
And we're running away now after that.
Well, if we're engaging, we're gonna fight it.
Well, which direction are we going? Backwards?
We're going the
No,
opposite
to the
way
right.
to leave.
So if you were to walk straight into this cavern, you guys are now going towards the right door, which is where he pointed to, telling you, like yelling at you guys.
Okay.
He did 1 damage to me. I'm not happy.
Are you throwing a poison dart?
I'm throwing a poison dart.
What'd you roll?
You know, I should probably do that, shouldn't I?
We are playing D&D.
I forgot we weren't just telling stories. Shit, I don't know what the hit is for a dart. Simple,
Just
finesse, thrown, 2060, DC 11, poison, but I don't... So I just have it as an inventory item, it's not like a...
You should be able to equip it and then go to your actions.
You know what, you're right, let me...
Titan.
+4, okay.
Is he okay? Do I see him trying to?
Oh, he's throwing it.
Are we fighting
Uh,
it then?
I rolled a 22.
22? That's gonna
Yep.
hit.
Alright.
Are we fighting this thing then?
So it's 1d4 plus 2, so I did 6 base damage, and it's a DC 11 for poison. But what does it have to beat for it?
Con, probably.
Oh wow, which it does make. So you turn around and throw this dart at this giant 2-headed creature, and you see it goes like straight into the nipple of the giant. And kind of the redhead looks down, looks back, yells, and now this thing is barreling towards you.
Good.
Okay. Are we fighting it now, Titan?
I am.
You guys can
I'm
fight or
gonna
run.
It's angry.
Do we get a prep turn when it's starting to run with it?
At this point, because you guys are not initiating combat, I will give you guys, however you guys, there's going to be a little bit of room for it to run to you, so I'll give you a prep phase.
Okay. I'm going to wild shape.
Okay.
What do I want to turn into? Should I turn into a saber tooth? Or a
You guys
giant
can all roll,
giant snake or a saber tooth?
what do you call it? What do you call the thing?
Initiative.
Yes, that one. I want to say
Okay.
instinct, and I knew that wasn't right. I was like,
The
that's
main
not the
part
right
of
thing.
D&D.
So I'm gonna, since saber tooth gets multi attack,
I did a 16 for my
I'm
initial.
going to wild shape
Oh,
into
initiative.
a saber tooth tiger.
Okay.
I guess for my prep phase, since I'm in front now, I'm gonna spend a key point to take the dodge action.
Okay.
I'm just gonna cast Vicious Mockery at it.
Okay.
Just going this fucker.
What are you, small?
It's a cantrip. It's a Wisdom 15 save.
I'm gonna use
That's gonna
or
pass.
call my packed weapon, my trident.
Alright,
Alright.
well, Vicious Mockery doesn't affect it then.
It's gonna look at you even more as it's like barreling towards you. You're gonna see the green and yellow head now snarl a little bit.
Giant saber-tooth tiger.
Okay. What's your guys' initiatives?
Oh, we gotta roll.
18.
18. Ophelia's not
12.
going last.
I rolled a 12.
Okay.
19. Not a 10. Goes.
Well, if we run, I might be able to collapse the tunnel
No.
behind us.
We're not running.
I think we should run. I'll second Ophelia. Ophelia, how would you collapse the tunnel?
A spell.
Would you use Shatter? Because I also have Shatter.
Yes, that was exactly
So
what I was thinking.
We could double cast Shatter at the same time to make sure that we really.
I say we fight it. Titan's
Titan?
not leaving.
Let's
Titan,
try.
what do you want to do?
I am ready to kill.
Titan is not gonna leave. If we leave him, he dies.
No, I live. Nothing can kill me now.
Possibly fix that.
You also realize that now, like, if I land any attack, I do 3d6 plus 2 damage. Because of this damn flaming sword.
Yeah.
I'm unstoppable.
I do 1d10 and then another 2d6.
Let's do it.
I have multi-attack. Let's
Alright.
go. Let's fight.
Titan, what was your initiative?
I think I said 16.
16. Alright. So, if you guys are engaging, Echo, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to run up to it, and I want to use multi-attack.
Okay.
Take bite and then a claw attack. So I have to hit twice in person. Yeah. Okay. Roll 2d20. First one is going to be what's to hit. Okay, so plus 4. So 20.
20, that's going to
20
hit.
for the bite, and then claw attack. The claw attack, it's going to be 16.
16 will also hit.
Okay, so 1d10 plus 5. So 9 damage with the first attack. 2d6 plus 5. Then, so 18 damage in total.
Between a claw and a bite.
And then, since I'm... Does it take an action or is it just my thing? No, it takes my action. I was seeing if it's a bonus action, so
Okay.
I can pounce on it, but I don't think you can pounce on this giant thing.
Not from yours. I mean, you could pounce on it. You're not going to do anything to it. So as you go to, like, you as a saber-tooth there, you come sprinting up. You take one claw and catch its front leg and the back leg. You're able to clench your jaws into it as you kind of swing around, kind of throwing the end off balance, and it kind of tumbles down a little bit, bringing you across the ground as it gets up. It's still ready to go. It does not look like it phased it much.
Okay. For my bonus action, I want to, like, actually, Yeah, because we had a prep phase, so that's what I used to. As my bonus action, I want to disengage, and then I want to like circle behind it,
Okay.
like a good 10 feet away.
Okay. I believe that is still in its area. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Ophelia, it is your turn.
Boy. Well,
So now you have the end facing you. You have about probably 15 feet between you and it, and Echo is on the back side, about 10 feet away from him.
and where's Titan to me?
Titan is
I'm in the front.
at this point. Yeah, he's in the front.
I'm in Minxie.
But he would still be within outside of 15 feet from Dad.
I guess I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
To DC 15 Wisdom again.
Oh my god. How does this thing only have +0 wisdom? I guess intelligence is -2. That makes sense. You said DC 15?
Yeah.
That doesn't fail.
It takes 3d6 psychic damage and
Ooh.
must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed away.
Okay.
The creature does not move into obviously dangerous grounds. Yeah.
All right. Does it take any damage?
Yeah, 3d6,
3d6.
which is 9. 9
9?
damage. And,
So it starts to like both heads are now looking at each other like in frustration as it kind of doesn't know what to do and it kind of runs away 40 feet almost to the other side, kind of gets to the wall and turns around and looks back at you guys.
would that would a forced movement cause an opportunity attack? I forced him to move away.
No, because he's being forced to move.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll give a bardic inspiration to Titan.
Okay.
Huzzah! So it's 40 feet away now.
Yes, so from you guys, he'd be about 55 feet away. From Echo, he'd be 10 feet, so about 35. And
Wait, why is he further away from me than Echo now?
because Echo rounded behind him
Oh, that's right. Yep. Okay.
after his attack.
Right.
If it was that the rest of your turn?
I'll move a little bit closer, I guess.
Okay. How much closer?
10 feet.
10 feet? Okay. And Titan.
What is my movement? Oh, I have a 40-foot movement. Wow, look at that. I'm nutty. Wait. I'm sorry. I have a reaction now. I didn't even realize that I can, if I just fall and take damage, I can reduce it by 20.
Jesus.
I can't die. What's the range on this? 5 feet. How far did you say away? What? That was
It's
not
about
English.
55 now.
55.
From you.
Okay. Yeah, so I can't reach it from there. I'm gonna move 25 feet towards it.
Okay.
So that'll put me 30 feet away.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use another poison dart.
Okay.
Click. That is a 13 to hit.
That's going to hit.
All right. So that is 5 damage, and then a DC 11 for poison from him.
He passed to that.
Okay.
And you said 3 damage?
4.
4.
5. Sorry, it was 3
5.
plus 2. Yep. Quick math.
Math. What is math? All right. You're not gonna run forward. You're gonna throw another dart, and now it's gonna go into its other nipple. So now it both has both nipples pierced.
Nice. Looking good.
And is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So we now have Tanman.
Okay. So now that I actually have spells, I have a question.
Okay.
Can I both attack with like? Can I use like a cantrip or a spell as a bonus action? Or vice versa, can I like attack with my trident or my dagger as a bonus action? Like,
It would say in the spell itself.
Yeah, if the
Oh.
spell says BA, it's a bonus action. Otherwise, you can only use an action.
gotcha. Okay. And I am within like 60 feet of this guy, or no?
Yeah, it's about 55 feet away from you.
Okay. So, I will. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast,
Okay.
and it's a 12 to hit.
12 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
Ooh. And he takes 7 damage. And then with my bonus action, I think I'm gonna move closer to the tunnel, so I'm gonna move further away.
Okay.
Like 10 feet, so I'll put myself like 65 feet away.
Okay. So you take your trident, you point it at the Etten, and a beam of energy comes off the end of the trident, whacking the Etten in its shoulder, launching its shoulder back, kind of like stumbles back into the wall. Doesn't seem like to hurt it as much, but it definitely did some damage. And now the Etten is very mad. He's starting to growl and kind of gets ready to kind of leap off the wall. Any other movement or any other actions?
No.
All right. So, the Etten will. Is there any other movement stuff from that spell, Ophelia?
Just uses its reaction to move as far away,
Okay.
and then it's fine after that.
Okay. So it's now going to charge towards Echo, because you are within 40 feet of it. It's going to charge right up to you and take its Morning Star and launch with a kind of a backhand swing into you. I'm assuming your AC is better than a 9.
Yep.
Okay. So he's going to completely whiff with the first one and then take his battle axe in his other hand and go to swing as well. With a 16.
Yes.
Believe.
That hits.
That's. I guess you're a safety tiger, so I believe so.
Yeah.
Alright.
But I have extra hit points. So I'm good.
That's going to do 18 points of damage. So you're going to see he's going to whiff with the first one. The second one, he's going to land a very solid hit on Echo, right in like the mid-mass of the with the battle axe.
I still have 34 health in this one. We're all good. Is that the end of its turn? Is it gonna attack me more? Just want to know.
I don't think it can do anything else. Yep. It's going to kind of like hit you and just, it's going to like put both hands out and just growl and let out a nice roar towards you.
Okay. Whose turn is it now?
It's going to go to Echo.
Echo. Okay. Multi-attack, and I want to bite him and swap.
Okay.
Okay. So we got a 17 plus 4, so 21 and a 18.
21 and 18. Those will both hit.
Okay. So D10 plus 1. on, roll. Okay, so first one is going to be 10 damage for the bite, and then and then 11 damage, so 21 damage in total.
All right. All right. So you're gonna again kind of go. You're gonna go and take a claw down its side and bite the leg of the Etten, and it's gonna like kind of give it like a little bit of a pain screech due to the sharpness going into his leg and down his side as he kind of like tries to shake you off from biting his leg.
Nice.
Anything else for your turn?
No, that's my turn.
All right. Ophelia.
I'm just gonna try to cast Vicious Mockery.
All right.
Wisdom 15.
He is going to fail miserably.
That is a 1d4 damage, which I rolled a 4, so that's 4 damage. And it has disadvantage on its attack, its next attack roll.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration. No, I'm not going to give Bardic Inspiration. I'm just going to hold
Okay.
bonus action. I'm going to stay where I am.
All right. You can see the two heads are now starting to like talk and yell at each other because I think one is you can assume one is saying something to the other. You can tell that both of these heads have different personalities, and then they're now trying to blame each other for whatever is going on in their head. They believe is actually the other head. Is that all your turn?
Yeah.
Titan, it is your turn.
Yes.
It is now about
So-
10 feet from you.
Perfect. I'm gonna go a little smacky smack with flame tongue short sword.
Okay. A little smacky smack.
A little smacky smack. Oh baby, that is a 21.
That's definitely gonna hit.
Cool. I don't know why I couldn't do 17 plus 4. All right. So we do 1, 2, 3. So it's 1d6 piercing plus 2d6 fire. How does that like work at the end of the day when it comes to
3d6.
So that just depends on a monster with if it's immune to like piercing. The piercing won't count, but the fire might.
Gotcha.
So damage point that just worries about me with the
Okay.
damage taken.
So that was 13 damage.
Okay.
And then now how does it work for your attack? On my bonus action, I can make my unarmed strike, which I will do. So I'll stab him with the sword and then punch him with my other hand,
Okay.
and that is a 17 to hit
Okay.
with the punch,
That is gonna hit.
and that does another 8 damage.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and go for a stab, and then go for a left hook, and clock the thing in its like kneecap. Probably from your height. No. Well, you're what, 6 something?
Yeah, I'm like 6'5", I believe. I assume it would have been like a stomach blow.
It'd be like a lower rib stomach blow. You gotta stab it and just go in with a left hook and take a shot. It's gonna kind of nudge to the left, or nudge to its left, yeah, and kind of stumble a little bit. It looks like it's starting to get a little hurt right now. However, it is still standing and ready to fight.
Damn. Done like 20 something damage to this thing or more already.
Remember, you guys have special gear, so I also have to scale stuff as well.
This is true. This is fair. In 2 turns, I've done like I've done like 30 damage in 2 turns.
Yeah, the sword helps.
This sword's a little crazy.
Druid wild shape.
Anything else, Titan?
No, that's it. There's nothing else for me.
All right, Tanwin, it is your turn.
Oakley dokley. So I'm gonna move 5 feet in, so I'm 60 feet away from him.
Okay.
And I am going to use, I think, hold on, Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
So that's Dexterity 14.
What's its dex? Oh, that's 1. That's definitely gonna fail.
So that means it hits.
Because Hellish Rebuke,
So-
I have to roll, right?
Yeah, so it hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, I point my finger at it,
Okay.
and for all of a sudden, momentarily, it's surrounded by hellish flames. And it gets hit with 14 damage.
14 damage?
Yeah,
It's 2d10.
3d10.
3d10.
Yep.
Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Math. It's great. So you point your finger at it as the flames kind of erupt around it while it's kind of stampering and trying to like dodge and like get away from the flames as it's just kind of burning itself. The flames kind of die down and you guys can see the burns on its legs from this. Anything else in your turn?
No.
Okay. So it's going to take a swipe with a disadvantage now at Titan.
All right.
I'm assuming your AC is better than a 10.
Yes.
Let's try to swipe with his other hand. Is your AC better than 14?
It is 14.
Oof. So it's gonna go ahead and miss again with the club. It's gonna go ahead and miss you. You're gonna be able to like duck under it. As the other one comes by, it's going to kind of nick the front of your chest. You're able to dodge out of most of it, but it does catch you.
Okay.
That will do 12 damage.
Damn. Alrighty. Oh, jeez.
Is that kind of when you guys see the one miss, the other head is going to start yelling at that head that was controlling that side. So the left side, the right head is now screaming at the left head in frustration. It looks like just because he has now missed both his swipes. It is now going to be Echo's turn.
Okay. Same jump up to attack. So we have a 19. $19 for the first one.
Okay,
Does that hit?
it's going to hit.
And then a 13.
13 will hit.
He does have very high armor.
No, it does not. It's got natural armor. It's just skin.
8 plus 4, so math, 12.
Yes.
12 for the first one. First attack. And 2d6 plus 5. 6 to 11
18?
plus 12, 23.
23.
23 in total.
Oh no. I fucked up. Okay.
Huh? What?
Oh, I crossed out my number before I added it, so I was trying to figure out what I put down.
Is it dead yet?
So you take your first swipe and another bite into this Etten, and you can see he's starting to get a little shaky, kind of moving around, swaying a little bit. It looks like he's in quite a bit of pain. He is still standing though.
Okay. I have my turn.
Okay. And now we're going to go to Ophelia.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing.
Okay. You said that was Wisdom 15?
Yep.
He's going to pass.
Then nothing happens.
He's going to kind of like back up, and they're both going to look at each other, and they're going to growling both look at you guys as he gets ready to attack.
That's about all I got.
Okay. All right. Titan.
Back to me already, eh?
I don't want him to run away, so.
Lose again. Right.
But I don't want to cast Shatter.
That's fair. All right.
2 more damaging spells, so.
How far away is he from me still? Did he move at all after?
No, he did not.
All right. We're just gonna go back at it with the sword.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 to hit. That
Yes.
hits.
Awesome.
I don't know. I keep looking at the book. I know what it is.
11 damage with the sword.
11 damage to the sword. Okay.
And then I will use a key point for. Is that how that works? Yeah, for Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Please hit. Oh my god, that was almost a 1. 21 to hit for the
That's going to hit.
first. And then 10 for the second one.
So 10 for the second. What did you say for the first one?
First one was a 21 to hit, second one was a 10 to hit.
31.
No, so it's 2 unarmed attacks as a bonus action.
Right, so 31 total, right?
I don't know, I mean, if you're counting them as one whole, I assumed it was 2 separate attacks. So I use Flurry of Blows, it's a key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Okay.
So those are 2 separate attacks.
Okay. So you take a swipe and you go to do a couple more punches to this thing, and you really slam. And when you go to punch this one in the side this time, your fist kind of caves in, and you can feel the ribs crack on the end as it like holds its rib cage and kind of backs up, takes a step or 2 back, which in your feet is probably about 5 feet away from you, and kind of comes back. It looks to be in serious pain at this point. Doesn't look like it's holding on by much.
Frick yeah.
Is it the rest of your turn?
Yeah, there's not much I can do.
All right, Tanman.
Shit, I will again use Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
22, so that hits.
That's gonna hit.
And 7 damage.
All right. So the Eldritch Blast comes through and powers through its shoulder, now leaving a giant burn mark as the skin kind of looks to crack as if like a desert ground from the energy hitting the shoulder area as the arm kind of almost looks like it's going numb. The Etten heads kind of looks like they're kind of dazed, like they just got concussed as they start to tear back, and they're still hanging on very barely. It looks like this thing is very close to the end of its life as it charges towards to try to attack Titan, if that is the end of your turn.
Um. No, I can't cast this. I don't think. Okay.
All right.
Wait, was Titan not right next to the person?
He is.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. You just said charge, so I was gonna.
Well, he like took like half a step back,
Okay.
and being like dazed, so he's gonna like now I guess lunge
Would that
forward
be,
and try to make one last
leaving-
attack.
Give me an opportunity attack.
No, he's not like physically leaving. All right, so he's gonna go ahead and attempt to attack Titan.
All right.
17,
Definitely hits.
and that will be 11.
All right.
And then so he's gonna swing for with the mace with that one, and then he's going to try to swing with his battle axe at you with 17 again, and that one being 10 damage.
Okay.
So he's going to go and very barely hanging on, swing with his club and his axe at the same time, hitting you both very solidly in the upper torso as you kind of like brace for the impact. It kind of like dings off your arm as you feel the impact and the slam of the mace and the axe.
Yeah, I'm not doing too hot right now.
And it's also like after the swings you can tell that it exerted a lot of its energy, and it's very barely hanging on, and now it's going to be Echo's turn.
Okay. So first attack is going to be a 19. And second attack, a natural 20.
Okay, both hits.
So I just double the total for the second attack.
Yes, for the dice value, not the bonus.
Okay. So 1d10. Okay, so first one is 11 damage. Second one is 16 plus 5, so 21 damage plus, what's the first value? 11 damage, so 32 damage. You sure?
Yep, I'm doing math. So you go to make a lunge out of this attack. How do you want to do this?
Okay, so I want to like bite it, and then I want to like take a couple step backs and like leap up. When I do a slash, I want to like unwild shape and like stab my dagger like where it's like hard area.
Okay. So you guys see this Sabretooth go and take a big chunk out of the leg as the Enton drops down to one knee in absolute pain. You see the Sabretooth Tiger back up and leap. Echo unwild shapes and drives his dagger into the chest of this thing. As it,
This is the blood dagger, by the way.
the blood dagger.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is gonna spear the cult dagger, correct?
Yeah.
All right. The cult dagger into the chest of this beast as it kind of keels over, and he rides the body down with the dagger in its chest.
Damn.
And I want to take it up. And
Okay.
Put it back in the on my side. And then I'll say, Titan, look for whatever you want on the body of this guy. Maybe you can retrieve your darts or something. I'm gonna go explore where he lived.
Okay, I'll go get back my what I assume are normal darts now, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
I want to go explore the where he came from, the cavern.
All right. So anyone looking around, make a perception check. Anybody else have anything else for end of combat?
I want to peer down the tunnel, with the right tunnel.
23.
Okay. What was your perception?
23.
23. Okay. So Tamla, when you peer down the right tunnel, you can see that not too long, probably about 20 feet down, looks to be another Y. One side, the right being blocked, and the left side looks to be able to turn down towards the same direction you guys have been kind of heading the entire way.
When we're done here, we can head down this tunnel to the left. We should
Echo,
hurry so that we can get going.
Okay.
Echo, when you quickly search the room over there, you don't find much. You find a bunch of bones. Looks to be like half-eaten carcasses. Not much. It just seems to be a bunch of kind of trash. You see a couple like beaten up shields and weapons, pitchforks that may have been used as crude weapons and such, but nothing of value.
Okay. There's no like other exit in the cavern.
Now, as you look up into the scaffolding, you can see about halfway up that it's destroyed.
Okay.
Right?
I want to go back out, and I'll be like, "Did you find anything, Tanner?"
We can head down this tunnel here to the left.
The scaffolding over there is broken, so I guess we keep heading on the way we're.
Yep.
Right. So
I
we
want
have
to send the owl out of in front again,
okay.
but like just to alert us if there's any more of those weird.
All right. So you guys are going down the tunnel that Tamlin had scouted already.
Oh yeah, and then I also want to use cure wounds on Titan.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, pretty sure Titan's not doing too hot.
No, I am on the
break. Back,
9 health works for me.
and then how much health do you at now, Titan?
13.
How much health do you have fully?
38 is my max.
Casting it at level 2 also.
Okay.
So that's 12 more.
All right, that puts me at 31.
All right.
I'm sorry, what the hell am I even saying? That puts me at 25.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought I had
I don't know why I thought that math was right too.
Could have got away with it too.
Shit. So you guys head down this tunnel. Again, walking down this tunnel, you guys can see that there is a lot of stuff left behind, bedrolls and such, and you guys can start to see the owl has seen this as well. That there looks to be light towards the very end of the tunnel.
There's light.
Let's head towards it.
Sadly, this is going to be the same side of the.
Dude, what if?
Wait, we went in a circle?
No, I don't know yet.
Oh.
So once you guys get to the end of this tunnel, you guys look out and you guys see an old mining town down below, probably about 50 feet down the mountain from this exit that you guys came out of. You guys can see kind of what looks to be like a rail going down and mine carts with some sort of cable that would look like to be pull the minecart all the way up and back down. Down below, you guys can see a lot of little like cabins and such that you guys can assume would be used for the miners to live and survive during the times of mining. You guys, if you guys choose to go down there, I'll explain a little bit more when you guys get down there.
I'm down to go. How about
Wait,
you?
Go.
hang on. What is the quest we're exactly on?
We have to go find if some guy's still where someone said
So
he was.
we're going to this cave to make sure that it's safe,
Okay.
and we have to. There's apparently some creature there that may have killed somebody or taken them hostage, and we have to bring evidence back to Amara that
So it's head.
the cave is safe. Yeah,
So it's head door.
basically.
Its
Okay.
head, if it wears jewelry or has any other proof of its existence. Yep.
I say we head down to the camp. We explore a little bit. Is it starting to get dark?
At this point, you guys have spent quite a while. Assuming you guys are just like hoofing it through the mountain. Because by the time you probably left, it's probably about afternoon, early evening. You guys also haven't eaten on your journey as well yet.
Yeah, we should probably head down into that village. Maybe find a safe place to settle it. get some food in their stomachs.
Yeah, that would make sense, but I don't eat.
Obviously, Titan. It's all built different than you.
Superior is the word you're looking for.
Yes, Titan. I guess we could say superior.
Although, don't mind me, I'm pretty much dead, but I am superior.
I haven't been scratched, but it's okay. You're still superior.
Yes.
We believe in you.
Yes.
So as you guys make your way down towards the mining town, you guys can see that there is bunk beds throughout all the cabins. Looks to be one cabin that looks to be like kind of like a mess hall. Again, it looks to be kind of deserted, stuff left. Doesn't seem to be very active. The beds still have mattresses and blankets and all that stuff on there. The mattresses don't look to be too bad with dust. They look to be pretty preserved inside the building. The blankets seem to be all in the chest, the base of the bed, you could assume. And then there is also like fire pits outside that people usually use to cook. There's about 10 buildings or so of these cabins, and then like one bigger mess hall building.
What
Head.
do you want to do?
I say I head to the mess hall and see if there's any like supplies or anything there.
I like that idea.
Yes.
So as you guys,
We're going to the mess hall.
All right.
I'm just gonna cast detect magic.
Okay.
What?
So you don't feel anything radiating from any of the cabins that you're walking by. Seems like a lot of stuff was emptied out, but not everything. But nothing radiates magic here.
I want to send. I'm gonna the owl. I want to send the owl just flying up in the air, and just have him report to me if he sees anything interesting.
Okay. So as he flies around, you don't see anything particular. It's just kind of flying around, surveying the area. Looks to be just rundown buildings. Nothing of interest.
And then I want to have him land on my arm.
Okay.
I want to say, "Hey Titan, you want to see a magic trick?"
Always.
I want to take my hand, and I want to pat the head of the owl and make it disappear.
Heathen?
Wait, what?
Just start
What is-
screaming.
And then I will lift my hand up and make it reappear on my.
I'm happy that the owl's now back and safe.
Did you like that magic trick?
No.
Don't worry.
Where'd Bird go?
This bird is magical. I learned this when I was a child.
Okay, as long as Bird's safe.
Yes, the bird can never technically get hurt, you'd say.
Oh, so it's God.
No. It's not that strong. It's more of a lookout piece of gadget. It can be. I could change it to be more than just an owl. It's a magic thing.
Ah. Magic. I
But
see.
it feels like an owl, looks like an owl,
It feels like an owl.
and talks like an owl. So it must be an owl. Right, Titan?
If you say so, I agree. Yes.
Do you want
It
the owl
must
to
be
sit
owl.
on your shoulder, owl?
No, I don't need a shoulder owl. Thank you, though.
So as you guys arrive at the mess hall, you guys can see a bunch of papers and newspapers on the counter, or the counters and the tables and such like that. And if you take a quick glance at it, you guys can tell the headline in big bold letters pretty much says, mining company out of business. Seems to be this company that ran this mining went out of business at some point, as well as what you guys can see on the inside. There probably wasn't many people that belonged to the gear inside, probably a few that left behind, that were still working within the mines when everybody else left.
I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if there's anything of interest inside here.
Okay.
I critically failed.
You don't see anything.
You've gone blind.
You lose your eyesight. Okay, anything else? Anyone else want to do anything else?
I want to. So I have 10 things of ration, and I want to take out 3 and hand 1 to each Ophelia and Canon.
Okay.
I'll also give a ration to Samson.
Okay.
So this place seems pretty dead. Should we just continue heading after a short rest?
I think we should stay here for the night. It's getting dark.
I mean, if we're inside a mountain, it doesn't really matter what time of day it is.
Well, you're outside now.
So, do we not have to go back inside the mountain at all? We're outside
No,
of the
you
mountain,
went
we're good?
through the mountain the city was on. You're going to another mountain beyond.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so there's another mountain that we have to go through
Correct.
to get to where the cave is, I'm guessing.
Correct.
We need to like build something for Titan to have a GPS.
I'm not like a TomTom.
Magic GPS activate. Go gadget.
Titan's the Tesla of this age.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm not against the idea, but damn.
What should I? If we're taking a long, choose more different spell.
If you guys choose to take a long rest here, you guys would be easily able to find a comfy bed with blankets and pillows. You guys can easily flip over the mattress, and that way it's not so dusty, and spend the night in a semi-comfortable spot. If you guys want to do shifts over the night, you guys can also do that to have a lookout.
I'll take second and third shift. So I'm super antsy.
I will take first shift, I guess.
Okay.
Wait, what's magic stones?
Magic stones like the gemstones?
No, it's a cantrip.
Magic stones.
Oh, it adds. Oh, I just throw stones at people. Damn. Yeah,
Yeet.
sure. Thanks. I thought maybe I could just spawn myself magic stuff.
The sling, if thrown, range 60 feet.
Just like a ranged spell.
That's weird. Doesn't do
I've
much.
never seen
1d6
that.
plus your spellcasting modifier.
Which is +6.
Yeah. I mean, 7 guaranteed minimum.
Yeah.
So, if you guys are taking a long rest here, this is where we'll end today's session. With you guys' long rest, coming out of the caves, you guys will do your, we'll do shifts when you guys get back, just so we can, in case anything does happen. That way we have time to do it.
Okay.
Cool.
Wait, what is this?
This is the long rest in the end
Oh.
of the entire campaign.
Oh,
Congratulations, we made it.
No. Oh, it's the end of the-
Congratulations. Your job was to get halfway through this quest.
Yeah. Sounds good.
We saved the world.
We didn't solve the Empire. We didn't solve the cult. We didn't solve the mysterious
that-
cave.
That double-headed goblin thing, it was actually the cult's leader. We just didn't know it.
Yeah. It was the Empire and the cult's leader. It's like
Yeah.
this two-headed giant orc.
Yeah. How much health did that thing have? You were hitting-
Well, I doubled it.
Oh. Holy crap.
What was the challenge rating on it?
4.
Oh, okay.
So it was where it's supposed to be for like an easy medium. Apparently, I need to add a lot more challenge rating on you guys.
Well, okay, hold on.
Right? Exactly.
So we're going double, right?
Hmm.
2 challenge rating fours.
Why not? Screw it.
No, they have more attacks.
Well, why don't you just give us some legendary actions too, and we'll call it even.
I mean, I can put you guys up against this thing right here. Oh, that's not it. What's like the strongest monster? I can never fucking remember the name. So like challenge rating like 28.
Yeah, we can beat it. We
The
got it.
Tarask
Yeah, the Taras.
challenge level 30
I think we can beat it.
So
plus 19 to hit. So you literally
Yeah,
have to fucking nat 1.
Yeah,
Right, all
we can do
we
it.
gotta do is
36
roll with a
damage.
sleight of hand check and then put its head into the bag of devouring.
Yeah.
it would not fit.
No. So it's 4d12 plus 10 damage. So let's say 16, 17, 24, 34 damage.
That's like one of my wild shapes. That's not good. I can only live probably 2 hits.
Wow, it's immune to a lot of stuff too. Fire, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and
That's what-
slashing from non-magical attacks. Whew.
Oh,
Wow.
so we need silver.
Oh, it can also make 5 attacks, by the way, so...
Oh,
Of course it can.
Oh, it's stupid. It can swallow you.
what does it look?
Tarask, it looks like a half T-Rex slash weird fucking dinosaur thingy on.
Is there a picture in the book?
Yeah.
What the heck is that?
I'm sure we can kill it.
Yeah, level 4. Maybe at level 20.
Does not know any languages.
So there's no reasoning, but we can't make it a friend.
I need to really get my dex up now. I need to do dummy damage with this sword.
You just need to find another one so you can duel. Because short swords are considered finessing.
I do have 2 weapon fighting as a skill.
Yeah. So
I also didn't realize that unarmed strike isn't just a punch, it's like I can kick, so I could dual wield weapons and then just kick when I need to.
Yep.
I love that.
wow.
Besides that, like I think the next stronger thing is actually technically a lich. Because they technically can't be killed.
Well, okay. I mean, it can be. You have to find its source
Yeah, you have
Cool.
to be very creative.
and just jump into it. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. It's fine.
Oh god, I'm tired. Is the election done with yet?
Nope. 85 to
God,
61.
you fucking wish.
I know a lot of
Okay.
states don't get until 10 o'clock tonight.
I don't even know where the hell to
Well,
find.
like on the East Coast. So if you just type in live election on Google, like the Associated Press seems to have they have a map right there. That's
Oh,
gonna be like your best bet.
I'm gonna head out for the night.
It doesn't surprise me that
GG's.
Biden's winning if everything on the East Coast is pretty much voted.
Bye.
All right, guys, we're gonna hop off for the night. Thank you guys so much for joining. We'll be live tomorrow morning for Tarkov. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Goodbye. Deuces.